Are you tired of this happening while taming an Argentavis? My name's Sequorsa, and today I'll show you how to tame an Argentavis, and if you stick around I'll tell you a couple of neat things about tamed Argentavis. First off, let's prepare. The food you're going to need in order from most effective to least effective. Superior kibble, raw mutton, raw prime meat, cooked lamb chop, cooked prime meat. I'd recommend using superior kibble or raw prime meat. It wouldn't hurt to have some cooked prime meat, just in case. You'll need around 50 narcotics per hour after the first hour during the tame. At a default taming rate, a level 30 can take between 15 minutes and an hour, a level 60 can take between 20 minutes and an hour and a half, a level 120 can take between 30 minutes and 2.5 hours, a level 150 can take between 45 minutes and 3.25 hours. These times are the difference between the kibble and raw meat. They also represent the time to tame using a regular knockout method. I'll talk about this more later on. The recipe for superior kibble is 1 large egg, 2 citronelle, 2 rare mushrooms, 1 prime meat jerky, 1 sap, 5 fiber, and 1 water. RGs are slow enough that if you have a few points into speed, you can easily outrun them while shooting them with tranq ammo. You can also accomplish something similar with a speedy mount that allows for riders using weaponry. However, RGs have a bad habit of flying away when their torpor gets low, and will often get away before they can be knocked out, especially if they're a higher level. This also means you can't take advantage of a taming trick that came up after their TLC. When an RG eats a corpse, it will start recovering health for about 20 seconds while draining its food stat. There's a sparkle effect that happens when the buff is active, and you should try to knock it out while this buff is active. The easiest way to take advantage of this is to trap the RG. The easiest trap to set up for the RG is a birdcage trap made from 4 dinosaur gateways with doors on either side. While this trap is not cheap to make, it's the quickest to set up. Get the attention of the RG and pull it into the gateways and shut the door behind you. Then run around the outside and shut the other set of doors. Now start knocking out the RG. Once it starts to fly away, kill a small creature and drag its corpse over to the RG and wait for the RG to start eating. Once you notice the buff active, finish knocking the RG out. If the buff runs out before you knock the RG out, that means the trick will not work. If you succeed in knocking it out while the buff is running, the RG will be rapidly losing food, losing the whole food bar in a matter of seconds. And you can place your food in its inventory and tame it almost instantly. If this video was helpful, make sure you like and share it. Your support really helps out the channel. Now for the neat facts that I promised earlier. The RG saddle Ingram is learned at level 62 and is made in your inventory with hide, fiber, and chitin. Their saddle also functions as a portable smithy. Their primary attack is a peck attack. Their secondary attack picks up creatures in their claws. Their crouch command picks up small creatures in their beak. The list of creatures they can pick up with their beak is similar to the list of creatures a survivor can pick up. Archies are fairly effective at gathering raw meat and raw prime meat. As I mentioned earlier, when an Argentavis consumes a corpse, a rapid regeneration buff is activated, which uses a bunch of food but causes health to recover quickly. They also have a 50% reduced carry weight on black pearls, crystals, metal, metal ingots, obsidian, organic polymer, stone, and scrap metal ingots. You can collect Argentavis talons from wild Argentavis that you kill. Argentavis eggs are used in the recipe for superior kibble along with 2 citronelle, 2 rare mushrooms, 1 prime meat jerky, 1 sap, 5 fiber, and 1 water. There's an X form of the Argentavis which first appeared on the Genesis Part 1 map. That's all I've got for today. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and have yourselves a very good day.